This evening, I had the chance here to sit down with the Ohio governor. I asked him whether he had any regrets about how he ran his presidential race or his decision not to attend the GOP convention in Ohio.
I have no regrets. Look, I made a speech up here in New York called Two Paths. You can either operate on the dark side of the street where everything is doom and gloom, or you can recognize the problems that people have, and we can come together as a nation, and we can overcome and solve those problems. And look, the fact is that I kind of live on the sunny side of the street here, and I have no regrets at all. I mean, here's the thing, Brian. In politics, first of all, people like you to stick to your principles until it's principles that they don't like. Okay, number one, I've been around long enough to understand that, so that doesn't dissuade me. Secondly, politics is not beanbag for me. It's a serious business. And when I talked about the things I talked about in the campaign and still talk about, I'm not going to change my position or walk away from them. And had I seen something that was unifying, fine. But look, I'm not spending my time going around attacking Donald Trump. I'm spending my time, like I'm here tonight, helping the Senate Republicans. The United States Senate is critical. I've been traveling the country for them. We'll continue to. I'm doing political campaigning for Republicans in the United States House, and I'm helping governors. I was just in New Hampshire for Chris Sununu. So I believe that my job now is to move this party in a direction that I think is going to be unifying and help those Senate and House members and governors that I can help. And I'm very comfortable with that.
Can Donald Trump win Ohio? Will Donald Trump win Ohio?
The situation gets down to this. There are people who, you take Youngstown, for example, where people feel like all the steel mills are going to come back. Well, I don't think they are. We want manufacturing in Ohio. But they are sort of yearning for yesterday, and that we need to get into thinking about today and tomorrow. In some of these regions in Ohio, he'll do well. Now, the question is, what will the urban areas do for Hillary Clinton? Can she energize the urban areas to come out and vote, and those suburbs? So I've always said if you're not a unifier, you have a hard time in Ohio. We'll see if that holds to be true. But we still have Labor Day to Election Day to watch. We'll see what happens.
And do you think, corollarily, if Hillary Clinton wins Ohio, that will be ball game for her?
No, I mean, the map has changed, but Ohio is really critically important. But there's other places that are in play now, in North Carolina, Virginia, that are in play now that weren't in the past. Now, I don't spend my time studying all these maps. I just kind of go do my job and be governor of Ohio and make sure we can run that state and continue to unify it and lift it.
Will decency emerge from this campaign still alive and in style?
Sure. Look, I mean, as I always tell my friends, in both the Jewish and Christian community, there's two things that we have to recapture. What are those? What did Moses bring down, and what did Jesus say? Love God, okay? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. We need to connect with one another again and slow our lives down to live a life bigger than ourselves. Do I think that's appealing? The movie Sully's coming out. I think it'll be a big hit. People are looking for heroes. They're looking for somebody that puts somebody else first. The beauty of Sully is he wouldn't get off that plane that landed in the Hudson River till he got everybody else off that plane. We yearn for that. It's in us. It's written on our hearts. So, yes, I do think we can unify, but these are troubling, unsettled, fast-moving times where there have been a lot of people that find themselves in the ditch, and we have to help them get out.
Tomorrow's Election Day. John Kasich goes to his local polling place. Who do you vote for?
I'll let you know.
You promise?
No, I can't promise that. No, I'm going to let everybody know what I decide to do in terms of casting a vote. But, right now my actions have spoken a lot louder than any words. And we'll see how this all goes, and we'll let you know at the appropriate time.
Governor John Kasich of Ohio.
All right, Brian, thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.